You've probably seen on Hermitcraft or your other favorite Minecraft creators' videos that they often use custom map arts for decorations. If you don't know how they do it, they all probably use Rebane 2001's Map Art Craft or a similar site to generate them. The site is very simple. Take any picture you want to add to a map in Minecraft and upload it, then select which blocks you want to build from, then set it to flat, so that way you don't get one of these stair-step monstrosities. Lastly, export it as an NBT, then you're done. You can use it in Lightmatica and build it in your world. But there are steps that make this difficult and time-consuming. Often maps will have more item types than you can fit in your hotbar, and when you want to use slabs or carpets to save resources, you can easily miss one if it's surrounded by full blocks on all sides. To solve this, I created the tool I'm calling the Map Art Splitter. Let's go take a look at it. This here is the Map Art Splitter. You can see there is 4 sections with a big old spot in the middle that with some instructions. Let's head down there and take a look and see how you use this properly. First thing you notice when you log in is you're holding a stick for using in Lightmatica, and then you also have an instructions book. I want to take this moment to shout out TMG. He helped me in the stream when we built this. I'll have a link to that VOD and his channel in the description. Go drop him a follow. He streams occasionally and he's an amazing member of the community. Next up, it tells you to get your schematic art from rebane2001.com, and then you go into the gold canvas while standing directly onto the diamond block. So let's see here, diamond block below, right? This is where you stand to paste in your schematic, right here. So in the Colonal mod pack that I release, I use Lightmatica, uses 9 on the numpad to open it up. I press load schematics and I find the MapArt 202 flat palette waterless schematic, because that's what I want to demonstrate here with, and you click load schematic while standing on top of the diamond block. When you get up in the air, you can see the schematic is perfectly placed flush with the walls here. Then you take your stick, make sure it's set to paste schematic in world, and I'm going to press 9E to execute the paste and put it in the world. This is a map that I have built on the Colonel Kingdom SMP. If you're a YouTube member, I'm going to shout it out real quick. You can get whitelisted for the Colonel Kingdom SMP on the Discord. This also goes for Twitch subs, TikTok subs, all that. Information on the SMP is in the Discord. But this one's a good example to show, as there are solid blocks, there are little tiny candles, there are slabs all mixed together, and when you're building it really fast, you might accidentally miss one candle, and then once you have your map done, you'll be like, why is there a pixel missing, or something along those lines. Often, when you're building one of these maps and it doesn't actually need to take up the full space, you'll build it over an ocean so you can have a solid blue background. If you're going to use a map that includes water in its design, you need to disable the water before you bring it to this world. So I actually have water turned off and it defaulted to amethyst because of which. So once you're at this point, all you have to do is press this green split map art button. Okay, and you'll see a lot of things happening in the chat, and you'll see that it is now broken up into 3 steps in the 3 different areas. So over here is carpets and small blocks like candles. So you can see here only the candles and the carpets are in place. It also includes other flat items like pressure plates and glow lichen or things like that. Then we have side number 2 here. This is just the half slabs of all the different variants. Then the last side here is only the full blocks. So then what you do is you get your stick and control scroll to get yourself into area selection, and you can come over here and select this area right as is. Once you have that area selected, you can then save that in the area editor as step 1. And you can repeat that for the next sections as well. This one with slabs will be step 2. And lastly, you'll want to select this as step 3. So for example, I'll put this down in this world here. We'll want to make sure we set this back to paste schematic in world. So then in your survival world, you can open up Lightmatica, load schematic for step 1, and then see where that is. Cool. So this will show you where to build all of your carpets and small candle-like objects. I'll simply paste that in right now. Then I'll come back to the same spot where I lined it up before, and I will load in step 2. Make sure you turn off step 1's placement so you're not going to get an overlay. And all you have to do is build the next layer. Then you can see here that all of your slabs are overlaid where in between your candles and things like that. One thing you can do to make things easier so that it's not highlighting the blocks you put in from the previous step is set this schematic overlay color extra to nothing in this editor here for colors. You could also turn up the brightness of your color missing here. Now it really highlights where you need to build your blocks without showing you the things that are in there from the previous step. But for demonstration purposes, I will paste it in again. So now I've got step 1 and 2 together here. These would be steps that you build individually in your world. So then we load in step 3. All right, and with that in place, you can see it perfectly fills in all the gaps. And with that, we just paste it. And now we have the exact same map art as over there, but it's broken into 3 separate steps, which makes it much easier to build in survival. Lastly, so you don't have to keep re-downloading this world, the red reset canvas button will do exactly what it says. It erases all 4 canvases, allowing you to put in a new one. As of right now, Rebane's map generator only includes blocks up to 1.20, and my map generator is also matching their available blocks from the palette. So if they ever update for 1.21.4 support with all of the blocks that are in here, I will try to release an update for the world download as well. I hope you found this video helpful if you plan on doing a map art in your world. If you do, let me know in the comments, and I'd love to see it if you want to join the Discord and post any pictures of it in there. Make sure if you enjoyed the video that you leave a like or a dislike, depending how you feel, and please subscribe if you like my content. That's going to be all from me in this one. So I want to give a huge shout out to all the monthly supporters I have over here who help me keep doing this. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.